Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Michelle and you're watching Pushing Profit. I am a part-time reseller. If this is your first time to my channel, I sell primarily on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. So you can also find me on Instagram under Pushing Profit, and you can find my eBay store under Pushing Deals. So I encourage you to check out some of my other content. In today's video, I want to share with you 8 items I sell very consistently on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. The first item to look out for are remotes. I typically find remotes at mostly thrift stores, but I have found them at yard sales as well. And I will say most of the time it's the ones that are more name brand like Samsung, Sony, Apple TV. Those are consistently sell for me in terms of replacements. So I typically find them at thrift stores from between $1 and $3. And as you can see, I definitely turn a profit with selling remotes. So the second item you want to look out for are mugs. So mugs definitely sell consistently, especially on the eBay platform. However, you definitely want to find mugs that are either very interesting, very unique, or maybe they are a discontinued item. So for instance, this one is a You Are Here series by Starbucks. And so depending on the city, some cities go for really good money, but even the ones that are maybe not as sought after definitely still bring in some decent money if you can find them at a pretty good rate as well. I typically find mugs at yard sales, and for this Disneyland mug that I sold, I found on Facebook Marketplace for $3, and I flipped it on the eBay platform for over $35. And then the buyer also paid shipping on it. So it definitely was a really great find. I definitely suggest looking out for these. The Disneyland mug is a version 1 and it is no longer made anymore and sold. So the ones that are just out there that's all that there is. So people are starting to pay up for those as well. The other You Are Here series from Starbucks are definitely sought after. I have sold some, and then there are some that are just still active in my store. And as you can see, I typically pay for $1 to $2 a mug at any yard sale, sometimes even 50 cents a mug. So depending on what you can get, they definitely are worth looking up. So I've talked several times about controllers, gaming controllers specifically, in terms of being really good sellers on the eBay platform. Gaming systems are not going anywhere. Anything in terms of gaming, whether they're consoles or accessories, sell really well. I just like selling controllers because they ship for a relatively low price. I usually can ship them still out first class, and I can usually find them at a pretty good rate at our local bin store. And so I usually find them anywhere between $3 and $5, and I usually sell them anywhere between $15 and $25. You definitely want to look out for the ones that are wireless. The ones that are wired, unless you're getting them from a really good deal, they don't sell as much and can definitely cost you some money in the long run. So definitely keep an eye out on those as well. One of my most favorite items to ship are hats. I love selling hats because it takes virtually nothing to list them, to ship them. They're really a really good item. I love to find hats. Most of the time I find hats at yard sales, usually for $1 or less, or I find them at the thrift stores. And usually the thrift stores at my local area are selling them anywhere between $1 and $3. Mostly the $3 mark. So I definitely do comp them to make sure that they are going to make a profit in the end. The hats that consistently sell for me are either professional teams or really cool hats that have a really good brand behind them, like Disney. So like this, for instance, this Mickey Mouse hat I found at a thrift store for $2 or $3, and it definitely sold for really good money. So definitely keep an eye out on this Kansas City hat. I want to say I paid $1 at a yard sale, and again, a really good profit on that. Hats ship very easy for me. They usually ship USPS first class, And so it definitely is a great item to kind of keep on the lookout, especially if you don't have to do any kind of prep work and they're in relatively good condition. So I've recently learned that phone cases are really good items to keep an eye out for, but they have to be open box or new. So I don't sell any phone cases that are used. Typically, you're not going to see your money back on them. Now, if you do have a really good expensive phone case that you bought personally, and maybe you upgraded your phone and you no longer need it and it's still in good condition, of course, try to sell that one. But if you're outsourcing for phone cases, I wouldn't pick up any that are used unless you know they are a really high dollar amount and you're at least going to make a profit on them. For the most part, the phone cases that I have come across, I found at our local bin store, Double R Discounts. It's one of my favorite stores to go to. And usually he has like $1 day or $2 days. And as long as I can get it for that price, then I can turn around and flip it on eBay. So as you can see, I've consistently sold many phone cases, anywhere between $10 and $16. It just kind of depends on what the actual brand name is and what type of a phone it is. So the ones that typically sell a lot higher for me are going to be phones that have just been released. Guys, if you are enjoying this video, please be sure to like that button. It definitely helps my channel. I appreciate it so much. So one item I do sell pretty consistently as well is supplements. So any kind of health supplements, whether it's vitamins, so I've sold probiotics, I've sold B12s, I sold ketones, all kinds of different items that you can be on the lookout for. Obviously, you do have to make sure and be careful with expiration dates and making sure the item is sealed. So you can only sell these items on eBay's platform. You cannot sell them on Facebook Marketplace. The other platforms, I'm not sure because I'm not really familiar with that. So you'll definitely want to check out their policies. But Facebook Marketplace does not allow you to sell any kind of health supplements on their website. And so you do have to be careful with that. With eBay, I have not had any issues with them. I've sold them very consistently. And for the most part, as soon as I'm listing them within hours, I mean, sometimes up to 48 hours or so forth, but for the most part, they're selling the same day that I am listing them. And so I definitely try and keep an eye out for them, especially for the most part, they're going to go first class. And so it's going to be your cheapest shipping option. And if you can find them at a really good deal, you can definitely pick them up. I bought supplements at either the bin store or I've also found them at retail stores. Maybe they're on clearance at Walmart in your local area. Definitely just be on the lookout. You never know why they're on clearance. They could be on clearance. Maybe they have too many of an item and they need to kind of move it off the shelf. But again, you have to be careful in terms of your expiration dates because you cannot sell expired items on the eBay platform. So make sure you have enough time to put into your listing. I typically won't pick up anything if it's under 6 months. As long as it has a 6-month shelf life or further, then I'm going to pick it up and definitely list that on the eBay platform. So the next item to keep an eye out for are headphones or earbuds. For some reason, my GoPro didn't film this portion of my video, so I apologize for that. I definitely still wanted to share the information to you as well. I definitely pick up a lot of headphones, especially when I'm at the bin store that I typically go to. I usually can get them anywhere from about $3 to $7, and I usually can sell them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace for anywhere between $15 and $25. So it's definitely something you're going to want to take advantage of, and just keep an eye out for headphones. They're a very lightweight item, and so because it's a lightweight item, it's going to ship USPS first class, and it's not going to take very much effort in terms of listing it and photographing it and shipping it. So definitely be on the lookout for headphones. So the last item I want to share with you is a really cool item, and I didn't even think about selling something like this. But every once in a while, a personal care item will change its formula or they will discontinue an item. I found this 3-minute deep conditioner by Aussie through a Facebook Marketplace post, and this lady that I buy from, she actually is an extreme couponer and she buys a whole bunch of different items. And so for what she was selling certain items for, I was just comping them and seeing if there was anything I could turn a profit. And I noticed that this specific conditioner was selling all the time on eBay's platform, and I just didn't understand why. So this specific item, Aussie has changed its formula. In the new formula, it has some kind of like an avocado oil or something like that in it. And although I'm sure some people definitely enjoy it and love the new formula, there are probably going to be people out there who still love the original formula for whatever reason. Maybe it just works better for, their hair or whatnot. And so I've actually lotted these together and I've sold them very consistently. Now, the ones that sell very quickly for me are the ones that say strong. I actually sold out within a week of posting them. The other type is called moist, and those ones I consistently see 1 or 2, maybe 3 a month selling. I still have probably about 10 or 12 left, and I've lotted them in lots of 2. But as you can see, definitely selling for pretty good money. I bought them for $1.62 a piece. And so I typically ship, because they are a little bit of a heavier weight, so I do ship them in a flat rate envelope, not a padded envelope, just a regular straight flat rate. I ship them and make sure that they are definitely secured, so that way, because it is technically a liquid, I don't want that, to damage any other packages or anything like that. So I'm still making decent money even when it comes to the shipping, cost of goods, all of that. And it's all because a formula change with this specific product. Now, there are some products out there that aren't going to be like that. Maybe they've discontinued them because nobody's buying them. So you definitely still want to comp them and make sure that you are going to turn a profit on them. But I thought it was a really cool find, and I just stumbled upon it. So I wanted to share that with you as well. Okay, everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much again for watching. I look forward to many more videos. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and ring that bell notification, and YouTube will let you know every time I upload a new video. I'll see you next Tuesday. Looking down from the sky, I'm with you.